all the people who get shot down in the streets in Chicago, Illinois.
Well, yeah.
You're not worried about those particular black lives? Or those black lives?
Mostly that's black on black.
Right.
Yeah, most of that black on black. But, some of these policemen, man, believe it or not, they biased. You might not see it that way.
Oh, every organization has bad apples.
Yeah, you might.
Every organization has bad apples. Is that what we're protesting? That there are a few bad apples out there? I mean, I thought what we were protesting here was that there was this national effort underway by police to kill black people.
No, I wouldn't definitely say that.
Yeah.
What they were seeing on TV. That is what a lot of people is really protesting about.
Right. You just nailed it, Mike. That's what they're saying on TV. You're right.
They really protesting about.
You're right about that.
Now,
that's what they're saying on TV.
We really don't have a clear depiction of it.
Yeah.
So like the murders in Charlotte, I really don't know because we didn't see the whole film. Really, some of the things were blocked out.
Right.
So we didn't see it.
All right, Mike.
In some cases, it was clear, and it was really clear in some cases.
Appreciate that point of view. Got a lot of callers holding. Thank you, man. Patricia in Greenville, you're up next. Good morning.
Good morning. I wanted to make a comment about one of your prior callers stated that she and her husband were rethinking financial support of ECU. And your statement was, let's not make a handful of students be the reason that they make this decision. And I agree. The half a dozen students that knelt should not be the reason that someone pulls their financial support from ECU. But the way that the chancellor, the board of directors, the professors, and the director of the band, the way they choose to handle this situation is a reason or may be a reason to pull financial support. I'm a taxpayer, and I am offended, and I am furious about what these students did, and I am furious that any professor or the band director would have given them permission and said, it's okay.
I don't think, wait a minute now, let's not go that far. Nobody was given permission. We don't know. We don't know that.
Well, if the band director knew that this was happening, then he needs to address the situation.
All I'm asking, Patricia, is that people not jump to conclusions about who knew. There was a lot of stuff on the internet all weekend. Well, the university knew this was happening. This person knew. That person knew. And I've confirmed in a lot of cases that's not true. I mean, you know.
And if he knew, that he should address it. But he knows now what they did.
Right.
And this situation needs to be addressed. And like I said, I am a taxpayer. I'm offended. And any parent that believes in the exceptionalism of this country that is offended, they should be up in arms about what happened. It is time for people not to sit back and say, oh, well, we can't do anything. Well, I am angry about this.
Okay, we got that,
and
Patricia.
I want something to be done.
All right, thank you. Appreciate that phone call and that point of view. 561-8255. Mac in Greenville, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Henry. As a former alumni and letterman at ECU, my wife and I give money every year. If they can kneel on the football field during the anthem, I can kneel on my wallet. They'll receive no more donations from me, I can tell you that.
So you would withhold financial support from the university because 12 kids came up with this idea to do this on Saturday?
Yes, sir, because 12 kids turns into 24 and turns into the whole band.
Well, we don't. That's not true. That's not true. That's unfair. You know, I would say to people who are talking that kind of rhetoric, wait and see what happens next. You know, I'm looking at a kid through the glass right here that didn't kneel, and I guarantee he won't. You know, so
with the statement that I read from the chancellor, and it seemed to me that he supported this with his his statement. And
I don't agree. I got to tell you, I don't agree with that either. I'm trying to be objective about what the chancellor said. I do not believe that he stated that he agreed with it. He stated that it was their right to do it. He stated that it was their right to do it. But again, if you're a university administrator, you're dealing with this, and you've got to deal with it beyond Saturday. He's got to try to bring everybody back together now.
Well, and I understand he can deal with it without my money.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's I would encourage people not to go down that road because of the amount of effort that's been made into building ECU into what it is, and this idea that we should withhold financial support because these kids did something that they saw kids doing all over the country the week before and are being influenced by all this stuff that's coming at them from the left. I think that's the wrong way to go, but that's just my opinion. 561-8255. Let's get one more, and then we got to get a break in. Randy in New Bern. Good morning, Randy.
Hey, Henry, hold on a second. I have to ask you to stand by for a second. I'm sorry, because we're saying the pledge at school.
They're saying the pledge at school?
Into this with liberty and justice for all. Yeah, exactly. Well,
are you doing that metaphorically for me now?
No. I'm a school teacher, and I was on hold for a while, and I wanted to get this point to you, but I knew it was coming up close to our traditional, the way we begin school.
Yeah.
But I want to share this with you. I mean, it's interesting. Your observation that these kids don't know what they're protesting. I just want to read this one statement from Dr. Martin Luther King's speech, I Have a Dream. He says, in a sense, we have come to our nation's capital to cash a check. When the architects of our republic wrote the magnificent words of the Constitution and the Declaration of Independence, they were signing a promissory note to which every American was to fall heir. This note was a promise that all men would be guaranteed the unalienable rights of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And on that, he built his argument of protest that people ought to be considered. He never would have pointed at the American icons and said, America is anathema. America is objectionable. He talked about how the citizens failed to honor the great foundation of this nation. So if students want to protest the national anthem, they want to protest during the Pledge of Allegiance or when the flag is presented, they're not protesting unfair treatment to a particular group of people. They're protesting an ideal. And even Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., who I think is an iconic member of our history and very important to the American fabric, would never have thought to disgrace the foundation of this nation. He sought to hold this nation accountable by saying, this is who we say we are, let's act like that. But he would never have sought to disgrace this nation. And I hardly agree with you. These kids, they probably think it's cool. The gentleman who called earlier about, well, they're right, the protests, and, people, he wouldn't go and join you in saying that, well, okay, there's obviously a nationwide movement to eradicate black people by the force of police officers. He wasn't going to say that, but that is exactly
what are they protesting if that's not it? I mean, isn't that what Black Lives Matter is saying?
That is exactly what they're saying, and it goes to what you said earlier. They're rushed to judgments. They're not looking at the facts. We want our kids to have critical thinking. We want our kids to have diverse opinion and difference of conversation. They don't need to be in lockstep, but when they form an opinion, it needs to be objective. It needs to be based on information, not emotion. Emotion is a good thing in certain places, but it's not. It shouldn't be the rudder of our lives.
Randy, that's a great call. That's a great. Those are great points, and we appreciate it. I'm going to try to work.
Got to go to work, man.
Yeah, I'm going to work one more in, and then we'll have to hold the calls for a few minutes. Mary in Greenville. Good morning.
Good morning. I just have 3 points I want to make, and then I'll listen to what you or other people want to say. Number one, when all this stuff happened, the protesting and all, to me it seemed it all started with the media focusing on the Kaepernick, is that his name?
Yes.
On that field, and it just went from there. And I agree they have the right to do that, but my thing is it the right thing to do? And it seems to me
I got you, Mary. That's a great point. Again, I started the show this morning by saying in my family, It was implied.
Right.
Patriotism was
I
implied.
don't see where their actions are helping their cause. It seems to be causing more friction and division. And the one comment the man said about the Chicago lives, the black on, he says, just kind of, oh, well, that's black on black. Well, I'm sorry. Don't those black lives matter? That's what I do not understand. If they say all black lives matter, this guy just kind of discounted those guys.
Mary, think about where we were in this country before Obama became president. And then you got the leader of the free world having a beer summit between a police officer and a black man. And that opened the floodgates to this line of thinking that white police officers are out to get black men. That opened the floodgate. And from there, we've just continued down the continuum. Further and further and further until we're into the cesspool that we're in today.
Yeah, and there's just more and more division because of these actions they're causing. They're not bringing people into their cause.
Right.
They're just
Mary, go ahead and make your other points real fast. We got to move. I apologize.
Oh, that was it. I kind of blended them all together. But my main thing is they do have the right. I understand that. I don't like it. I don't agree with it, but that is their right. But I still disagree that I do not think it is the right thing to do.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
There's, in addition to having a right, you're exactly correct. Is it right? And using my university and the venue that we all love the most and that all brings us together in Eastern North Carolina, regardless of the color of our skin or our political persuasion or our sexual preference. We're all pirates. I mean, that's where we all come together. Don't disrespect that. We'll be right back.
Brand new Camry SEs, $199 a month during Greenville Toyota's model year-end savings event. The 2017s are here and the 16s must go. Camry SEs only $199 a month. Plus, get our advantage at Greenville Toyota, where our volume saves you money.
Every wireless provider has towers in the city, but U.S. Cellular put towers in places the other guys didn't. So you can video chat at your secret fishing spot or stream way out here. Because U.S. Cellular thinks you deserve a signal that works wherever you are. U.S. Cellular, a stronger signal in the middle of anywhere.
Visit Real Wireless, your local U.S. Cellular authorized agent in Ahoskie, Williamston, and Windsor for the best deals in wireless and great service on a network that works in the middle of anywhere.
Pitt County has a strong voice in Raleigh, and it belongs to State Representative Dr. Greg Murphy. As the only medical doctor in the state legislature, Dr. Greg Murphy is using his decades of real-world experience to help find common-sense solutions that protect our hospital, our schools, and our university. That's why so many of your friends and neighbors are saying it's good to have a doctor in the house. Dr. Greg Murphy for NC House.
My prescription refills.
My son's shot records.
My doctor's appointments.
My lab results.
My parents' care.
My chart.
Vidant My Chart.
Vidant My Chart is the secure online patient portal that lets you manage your health your way. Visit VidantMyChart.com or call 1-855-MyVidant to learn how you can sign up.
There's a new car dealership in Washington, and you've got to see the all-new Washington Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram located on Highway 264. I'm Matthew Sessons, General Manager at the new Washington Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We're proud to provide Eastern North Carolina with a state-of-the-art facility, a huge selection of new cars and trucks, and a reliable service department. For the best selection and service, stop in to see us for Ram Power Days at the all-new Washington Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on Highway 264 and visit WashingtonChrysler.com.
That's a tough shot.
You're right. Can't bear to look. This must be what Luke Kuechly feels like when he takes the field.
Man, this is what Kevin must have felt like when he switched that game winner.
Look for limited edition Pepsi Panthers cans and packaging in stores now. Pepsi, official soft drink of the Carolina Panthers.
$159 a month for new Corollas. It's Greenville Toyota's model year-end savings event. The 2017s are here and the 16s must go. Drive new Corollas only $159 a month. Plus, get our advantage at Greenville Toyota, where our volume saves you money.
The show this morning. Been good, though. Thanks for all the phone calls and opinions. 8:39. Let's check some news headlines right now from WITN. Ariel Placencia is in at the news desk. Good morning, Ariel.
Good morning. A Winterville man is waking up behind bars this morning facing an attempted first-degree murder charge. Greenville police arrested 30-year-old Malcolm Tyson of 419 Branchwood Drive. In addition to the attempted murder charge, Tyson was also charged with felony conspiracy, possession of cocaine and drug paraphernalia, and assault on a female. His bond on the attempted murder charge was set at $1 million, pending his first court appearance. And 3 teens were arrested in 2 counties over the weekend in connection with last week's shooting death of a local business owner. Hertford County Sheriff Dexter Hayes says 18-year-old Franklin Jones, 19-year-old Bobby Askew, and Nicholas Cooper, also 19 years old, were all taken into custody early Sunday morning. Jones was arrested at his Hertford County home, while deputies arrested Askew in Murfreesboro and Cooper in Bertie County. All 3 are facing felony murder charges and are being held without bond for the shooting death of 56-year-old Uday Manick of Conway. He owns a Sunoco in Outlander and was found shot to death inside his car last Thursday night. The suspects are scheduled to appear in court on Tuesday. Time is 8:40 a.m. And Henry, those were your WITN news headlines.
Okay, thank you. Well, when I asked you to cut it short, you cut it short. Thank you, Ariel. Appreciate that. Let's check our weather. Weather update this hour brought to you by the Tire Realty Group. Sunshine and 79 degrees. And then we're looking for, that's today, and then cloudy with a low of 59 tonight. It's going to get even a little chilly this evening. Sunshine at 78 tomorrow. Nice fall weather ahead of whatever's coming toward the end of the week. But the next few days are going to be absolutely gorgeous. And then Wednesday, sunny with a high of 77 degrees. Now, all bets are off starting about Friday, but listening to Jim Merrill this morning, we had him on earlier from the National Weather Service. He is saying that the current track of Hurricane Matthew still carries it off the coast. Keep your fingers crossed. Say a little prayer. Get ready, but let's hope that it stays on the current track. News and weather, a service this hour of our friends from the Tire Realty Group and Property Management Team, who have taken care of thousands of home buyers and home sellers in eastern North Carolina, including Adam and Caitlin, who didn't want to mess around when it came to selling their home in Ashley Meadows subdivision, so they called Homer Tire. And the Tire Realty Group put their aggressive marketing system to work that, of course, outperforms all other, and they got full price for that home. Adam and Caitlin, another happy couple. They got full list price because they listed with the Tire Realty Group. Here's the deal, though. If you list and they don't sell it within 99 days, they won't charge you anything to sell it at all. It's their 99-day guarantee at the Tire Realty Group. They guarantee to sell your home in 99 days, and they will put their paycheck where their mouth is and sell it for free. So it's a guarantee that you will not be on the market 100 days. And think about all the people you know that have had a home sitting there forever. What's the secret? It's Tire Realty Group's marketing system. It's on a whole different level than other agents in Pitt County. Part of it right here with these ads right here and other marketing that they do. They spend thousands and thousands of dollars every week to promote your home, and they need a listing right now. They need listings for the Tire Realty Group. So call them at 758-HOME. That's 758-4663. Remember, working with Tire Realty doesn't obligate you to anything. If they're not doing their job, you're out of the contract, free and clear. You can also visit them online at 99orfree.com, 99orfree.com, or 758-HOME for the Tire Realty Group, the official real estate team of the Pirates. It's 8:43. We're going to talk about lobsters when we come back. The annual Lobster Fair, which is one of the best things that happens every October in Greenville, coming up soon. We'll talk about that next.
Been thinking about buying a new truck this year? It's the Ram Power Days here at East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep. You got to come see our selection of Ram trucks. We've got over 100 in stock, the absolute best selection in Eastern North Carolina. Buy a new Ram now and get 20% off MSRP. Better hurry. East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep. Can see it. Across from the Cracker Barrel in Greenville.
To see the huge inventory online, visit ecauto.com.
Every wireless provider has towers in the city, but US Cellular put towers in places the other guys didn't. So you can video chat at your secret fishing spot or stream way out here. Because US Cellular thinks you deserve a signal that works wherever you are. U.S. Cellular, a stronger signal in the middle of anywhere.
Visit Real Wireless, your local U.S. Cellular authorized agent in Ahoskie, Williamston, and Windsor for the best deals in wireless and great service on a network that works in the middle of anywhere.
Washington Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is now open. That's right, folks. There's a brand new, beautiful dealership on Highway 264 in Washington. The City of Washington now has a new dealership focused on making your experience as comfortable and easy as possible. For the best price, selection, service, and a great customer experience, stop in to see us at the beautiful new Washington Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on Highway 264 in Washington and visit WashingtonChrysler.com.
My prescription refills.
My sunshot records.
My doctor's appointments.
My lab results.
My parents' care.
My chart.
Vidant My Chart.
Vidant MyChart is the secure online patient portal that lets you manage your health your way. Visit VidantMyChart.com or call 1-855-MyVidant to learn how you can sign up.
It's a great time to be here at East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep. Come celebrate this fall with the new Jeep. Jeep is America's hottest brand. Come check out the largest selection in Eastern North Carolina. It's the Jeep Celebration event. Buy now and get 20% off MSRP on a new Jeep Cherokee. East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep.
Come see us!
Across from the Cracker Barrel in Greenville.
To see the huge inventory online, visit ecauto.com.
There's so many great things about living in this region. This time of year, though, when the weather starts to turn a little chillier, every year I look forward to the annual Lobster Fair, which comes to Green, which means you can have lobsters, and you can go and eat them on site, or you can actually take them at home. I guess that's the way it's going to be. My friend Ray Franks is here. Ray is retired. I haven't seen him in a long time. Good to see you, man. Ray ran the Boy Scouts in Eastern North Carolina for years and years and years, and I'll tell you, retirement becomes you. You look great.
You know, it feels good too, man. I'm telling you what, you know, it's hard work. I mean, you're working for everybody else, but it doesn't have nearly the stress of raising $2.5 million a year.
Which is what you had to do with the Boy Scouts?
That's what I had to do, yeah.
How many years were you with the Boy Scouts, Ray?
Well, I worked for the Boy Scouts for 40 years. I worked in this council originally, then went to Wilmington, Louisville, Kentucky as the chief financial officer, Huntington, West Virginia. Loved being a Marshall fan when I was there. And then back here in Greenville for 8 years, and glad to be back in pirate country.
Yeah, good. All right, let's talk about the Lobster Fair. This comes up every year. The event is Saturday, October 22nd, and people. This is done every year by St. Timothy's Episcopal Church, out on Fire Tower, right?
Yes, it's almost. It's on the corner of Fire Tower and Lewis.
Yeah.
Almost Fire Tower and 14th.
Yeah.
And this is our 39th attempt to raise $15,000 selling lobster dinners to give away to good organizations in the public. The important date right now is October the 14th. If you want to pre-order your dinners, we'd like for you to go to our website at St. Tim, which is st-tim.org, and you can pre-order your dinner right there. Just hit the Lobster Fair tab, and you can order it, or you can just call the church office at 355-2125.
All right, and I'll tell you, Michael, get ready, because Ray has given me some lobsters to give away, and I'm going to give away a lobster.
All right.
So stand by to call. We can talk about something other than the marching band this morning. We can talk about lobsters.
Yeah, you can march right over to St. Tim's and have lobster.
So we're going to give away a lobster in just a minute, so stand by, and you can have lobster. And now for people who've never done this, I think my wife and I do it about every year, but for people who've never done it, If you order a lobster by the 14th, tell me how the lobster comes. How do you get the lobster? How is it presented to you? And
any way you want it.
Okay. All right.
If you want it live, we'll give it to you live for $16. If you want to eat it there, you can order a dinner for $20, and it comes with French fries, corn on the cob, slaw. And if you want to take it home, you can take it home. If you want to buy just a cooked lobster to take home, you can do that.
So you don't have to cook it, but you can if you want.
But you can.
But isn't that the fun of it? You
Yeah,
get your own live lobster and cook it?
Right. Over at Cypress Glen, they order a ton of lobsters, and they cook it and serve it themselves.
Yeah.
And so, any way you want it. But this year, first time in 39 years, we're also offering a pound of shrimp dinner, boiled headless shrimp. So if you don't like lobster, and some people just don't like the mess of eating a lobster, so you can.
The whole fun of it.
Well, some don't like it, so we got for the same price of $20, you can buy a boiled shrimp dinner to take home or eat there. And
all right, now what do you guys do with the money that you raise? In the lobster fair?
We give it away to just about anybody that asks for it.
So this is a community effort.
That's right.
Yeah.
The whole reason for doing this is just to help people, and we give it to Stop Hunger Now, Community Shelter, Joy Soup Kitchen, Relay for Life, Riley's Army, Boys and Girls Club, Council on Aging, and anyone that knocks on our door that needs help with their electricity or any type of bill like that, their rent.
So you don't. This is not a fundraiser for the church.
Not at all.
This is a fundraiser to do good things in the community.
All the expenses toward doing this, we bear the expense and give the money away.
All right. So tell us how to order our lobsters.
Okay.
If you don't win with the one I'm getting ready to give away, of course.
st-tim.org or call 355-2125. And it is truly a fair. I mean, we have hay rides, bounce houses, fire trucks.
And that's all day Saturday the 22nd.
From 10 to 3.
On the church grounds.
On the church grounds.
All right, it's the annual St. Timothy's Lobster Fair, and this year's Steamer Seafood Meal, because you can get shrimp if you don't like lobster.
You can get shrimp. I'll tell you what, if you don't like either one, we'll even sell you hot dogs and hamburgers.
Thank you for doing this, friend. It's good to see you. Thank you for all you do. You're still raising money.
Still raising money. All of my friends that I really stay in contact with, you would think would be the program people, but it's really the people that help raise me money. That's the ones that I continue to relate to.
All right, let's give away a lobster dinner right now. We're going to open up the phone lines. Call us right now at 561-8255. We will take caller number 4, Michael. 252-561-8255. Call right now. And we've got a lobster dinner courtesy of Ray and the folks at St. Timothy's. Thank you, friend. Good to see you.
Thank you.
Appreciate all you do.
Well, we appreciate you,
all right,
too.
I'll continue to give these away until the 22nd or until the 14th. How about that?
Right.
And then hope that I'll mention it as we get closer to the event on the 22nd at St. Timothy's. All right, it's 8:53. We'll be right back with sports.
Brand new Camry SEs, $199 a month during Greenville Toyota's model year-end savings event. The 2017s are here and the 16s must go. Camry SEs only $199 a month. Plus, get our advantage at Greenville Toyota, where our volume saves you money.
My prescription refills.
My son shot records.
My doctor's appointments.
My lab results.
My parents care.
My chart.
Vidant My Chart.
Vidant MyChart is the secure online patient portal that lets you manage your health your way. Visit VidantMyChart.com or call 1-855-MyVidant to learn how you can sign up.
That's a tough shot. You're right. Can't bear to look. This must be what Luke Kuechly feels like when he takes the field.
Man, this is what Kevin must have felt like when he swished that game winner.
Look for limited edition Pepsi Panthers cans and packaging in stores now. Pepsi, official soft drink of the Carolina Panthers.
Top Dog Academy is Eastern North Carolina's complete dog training facility. Top Dog provides an excellent environment for dogs of all ages with training services and work week daycare. Top Dog is located on Highway 43 South, just 4 miles from Bells Fork, and features a comfortable, healthy environment and a spacious facility for daycare and a brand new, beautiful facility for training. Call 752-8215 or visit topdogonline.com.
Come on out Highway 43 South to Top Dog Academy, where we know dogs.
My prescription refills.
My sunshot records.
My doctor's appointments.
My lab results.
My parents' care.
My chart.
Vidant My Chart.
Vidant MyChart is the secure online patient portal that lets you manage your health your way. Visit VidantMyChart.com or call 1-855-MyVidant to learn how you can sign up.
$159 a month for new Corollas. It's Greenville Toyota's model year-end savings event. The 2017s are here and the 16s must go. Drive new Corollas only $159 a month. Plus, get our advantage. At Greenville Toyota, where our volume saves you money.
Talk of the Town brought to you in part by Suddenlink this morning. Time to switch to Suddenlink TV and Internet during their Go Switch event. Fall TV is back with so many great shows, and they've got primetime on demand. You can watch the episodes you missed 24 hours after they aired, and it doesn't cost you anything. Suddenlink's HD TV gives you access to hundreds of TV shows, video on demand, and pay-per-view. And if you're sick of slow internet, you need to switch right now to super fast internet from Suddenlink. Here's the deal. Call them right now. You get 50 meg internet for $39.95. What a deal. Call and switch to Suddenlink at 866-432-1184, 866-432-1184, or go to suddenlink.com. All right, we're just plumb out of time. What a show this morning. Thanks for all the calls and input. We'll do it again tomorrow. Have a great Monday, everybody.
It's a great time to be here at East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep. Come celebrate this fall with the new Jeep. Jeep is America's hottest brand. Come check out the largest selection in Eastern North Carolina. It's the Jeep Celebration event. Buy now and get 20% off MSRP on a new Jeep Cherokee. East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep.
Can see it.
Across from the Cracker Barrel in Greenville.
To see the huge inventory online, visit ecauto.com.
That's a tough shot. You're right. Can't bear to look. This must be what Luke Kuechly feels like when he takes the field.
Man, this is what Kevin must have felt like when he swished that game winner.
Look for limited edition Pepsi Panthers cans and packaging in stores now. Pepsi, official soft drink of the Carolina Panthers.
Every wireless provider has towers in the city, but US Cellular put towers in places the other guys didn't. So you can video chat at your secret fishing spot or stream way out here. Because US Cellular thinks you deserve a signal that works wherever you are. US Cellular, a stronger signal in the middle of anywhere.
Visit Real Wireless, your local U.S. Cellular authorized agent in Ahoskie, Williamston, and Windsor for the best deals in wireless and great service on a network that works in the middle of anywhere.
Been thinking about buying a new truck this year? It's the Ram Power Days here at East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep. You got to come see our selection of Ram trucks. We've got over 100 in stock, the absolute best selection in Eastern North Carolina. Buy a new Ram now and get 20% off MSRP. Better hurry. East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep.
Can see it.
Across from the Cracker Barrel in Greenville.
To see the huge inventory online, visit ecauto.com.
My prescription refills.
My sunshot records.
My doctor's appointments.
My lab results.
My parents' care.
My chart.
Vidant My Chart.
Vidant MyChart is the secure online patient portal that lets you manage your health your way. Visit VidantMyChart.com or call 1-855-MyVidant to learn how you can sign up.
Top Dog Academy is Eastern North Carolina's complete dog training facility. Top Dog provides an excellent environment for dogs of all ages with training services and work week daycare. Top Dog is located on Highway 43 South, just 4 miles from Bells Fork, and features a comfortable, healthy environment and a spacious facility for daycare and a brand new, beautiful facility for training. Call 752-8215 or visit topdogonline.com.
Come on out Highway 43 South to Top Dog Academy, where we know dogs.
Hometown station.